There are mistakes you make in the dark, and there are mistakes that follow you into the daylight. I was 16 when my mother remarried. I was 18 when I realized my biggest enemy wasn't my stepbrother. It was my own loneliness. What happened between us wasn't planned. It wasn't forced. It wasn't even love. It was confusion. And confusion can burn down a house faster than hatred ever could. When my mom married Daniel, he came with a son, Aaron. Same age as me, same school, same house, different world. At first, we hated each other silently. Two strangers forced to share a hallway. Two teenagers pretending not to notice each other's pain. Because here's the truth nobody talks about. Blended families aren't built, they're negotiated. My biological father left when I was 10. He didn't die, he just stopped showing up. Birthdays became quieter, Father's Day became unbearable. So when Aaron moved in, I told myself I didn't care, but deep down, I envied him. He still had a father who chose him. That jealousy slowly turned into something more complicated. Not love, not attraction, attachment. When two broken people live under one roof, sometimes they mistake understanding for destiny. It wasn't dramatic, no music, no confession, just a power outage, a thunderstorm, candles in the kitchen. We talked, really talked, about our fears, about feeling replaced, about pretending to be strong. For the first time, I didn't feel invisible, and that's when the line blurred. Not physically, emotionally, and emotional lines are the most dangerous. We started spending more time together, late night talks, inside jokes, shared silence. One night we crossed a boundary we shouldn't have. It wasn't passion, it was escape. And escape always demands a price later. The moment it happened, regret arrived before morning did. Guilt changes how you breathe. You avoid eye contact. You overcompensate kindness. You become strangers in the same house again. My mother noticed first. "Maya, what's wrong?" I said nothing, but silence screams louder than words. Aaron pulled away completely. He started staying out late. I started hating myself because I realized something brutal. It wasn't love. It was my fear of being alone. Secrets don't stay buried in families. They leak through tension, through arguments, through locked doors. When the truth finally surfaced, it didn't explode. It shattered quietly. My mother cried in a way I had never seen before. Not angry, disappointed. That hurt more. Daniel looked at Aaron like he had failed, and for the first time I understood. Our choices don't just affect us, they ripple. Therapy wasn't easy. Conversations weren't comfortable. Forgiveness wasn't immediate. But healing began when we stopped pretending. I learned something life-changing. Loneliness can disguise itself as love, and attention is not affection. And just because someone understands your pain doesn't mean they're meant to stay in your heart. Sometimes they're only meant to teach you boundaries. I moved out at 20. Aaron moved to another city. We don't talk anymore. Not because we hate each other, but because distance was the healthiest apology. My mother and I rebuilt slowly, brick by brick. Trust doesn't return overnight, but accountability helps. If you are lonely, be careful. Loneliness makes temporary comfort feel like destiny, and not every connection is meant to be pursued. Some are meant to be understood and released. If this story made you think, comment below. Loneliness is not love. And remember, the strongest people aren't the ones who never cross lines. They're the ones who learn from them. Subscribe for more emotional, real-life lessons about love, regret, and growth.